Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hivemind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. Careful what you wish for, leftoids. Seriously, careful what you wish for. I and many others have been trying to warn you the devastating consequences of cancel culture. These supposed problems that Democrats think they're solving by canceling problematic people only get worse and more prevalent, more popular. The more you try to censor them, the more you try to destroy them. It's known as the Streisand effect, and I've been warning leftoids for basically 3 years at this point that the more you act like unhinged lunatics trying to destroy someone like Donald Trump, the more Trump supporters you create. The more unhinged you act and the more you attack people like Tucker Carlson, the more people start to align themselves with Tucker Carlson. The more popular he becomes. The more you say that he's a fascist and he's a crazy person and worst person on planet Earth, the more people will watch him and realize that you're basically full of it, and the more people will be pulled to his side as they realize that actually you're just a fake news fascist like the rest of them. I've tried to warn them. They've been on a multi-year long crusade to cancel Tucker Carlson and Fox News. Finally, I guess, caved into the pressure. They actually ended up firing Tucker. Leftoids cheered for a couple weeks. Of course, it was nothing but copium. We covered most of it. And already, basically the left's worst nightmare is coming true. We're now getting reports, get this, that Tucker Carlson is teaming up with Elon Musk, potentially. And of course, we have no details as to what that actually means. But what we do know for sure is that it probably means something absolutely freaking massive, something monumental, possibly game-changing, a possible media revolution. But before we get into that content, this video is actually brought to you guys by a continued sponsor, a fantastic company that supported us for over a year, so let's play that clip. Folks, you've seen the headlines. Not only is a recession coming, but major banks are on the verge of total collapse. We're facing real rough economic times, and during turbulent economic times, you must make sure to protect yourself by protecting your hard-earned savings. And that's where today's sponsor, American Hartford Gold, comes into play. Historically, one of the best and safest options is pulling out of the bogus fake money fiat currency system and holding actual real assets of value, in this case, real physical gold and silver. And the experts from American Hartford Gold are simply a phone call away, willing and ready to have physical gold and silver delivered straight to your doorstep or delivered directly into your 401k. American Hartford Gold also happens to be one of the top-rated gold investment firms in the entire country, with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. And it doesn't end there. They're also currently running an incredible promotion where you can get up to $5,000 in free silver on qualifying orders. The question is, what are you waiting for? It's time to protect yourself by protecting your hard-earned cash. And it's as simple as it gets, folks. All you gotta do is call 844-440-1005. I repeat, that is 844-440-1005. Or text Hivemind one word to 65532. Once again, that's text Hivemind one word to 65532. Protect yourself, protect your future. Give American Hartford Gold a call. A massive thank you to American Hartford Gold for their continued support of this YouTube channel. And now back to the video. Alright, leftoids, take the cancel culture L. Here it is. Tucker Carlson and Elon Musk had a, quote, conversation about working together as former host looks to, quote, torch Fox News. Former Fox News host Tucker Carlson is preparing to torch his soon-to-be former employer and is apparently enlisting allies to help. According to an exclusive report on Sunday from Axios, Carlson is preparing to unleash allies to attack Fox News in an effort to bully the network into letting him work for or start a right-wing rival, sources close to him told the outlet. Axios added that the high-powered Hollywood lawyer that Carlson hired to represent him after Fox took him off air told the outlet, the idea that anyone is going to silence Tucker and prevent him from speaking to his audience is beyond preposterous. The report added, Tucker versus Fox could reshape the conservative news world. Fox, which has seen its ratings plunge in Carlson's slot since he was let go 13 days ago, wants to sideline him by paying him $20 million a year not to work. Axios has learned that Carlson is busy plotting a media empire of his own, but he needs Fox to let him out of his contract, which expires January 2025 after the presidential election. Axios and others reported that Carlson has already been contacted by multiple outlets, including the Rumble streaming platform, Newsmax TV, and Valuetainment, and have offered to pay him more per year than Fox is shelling out. That's not exactly true with Valuetainment, but maybe I have the numbers wrong. In addition, Axios has learned that Carlson and Elon Musk had a conversation about working together, but didn't discuss specifics. According to sources close to him, Carlson is reportedly considering the possibility of creating his own direct-to-consumer media platform where his large fan base could pay to watch him. The model was previously used by Carlson's predecessor on Fox News, Bill O'Reilly, who was currently hosting a show during Carlson's old time slot for First TV, which recently became available on DirecTV. So actually, that's interesting. That's information that I didn't know. Tucker's still under contract at Fox News. They're still paying him supposedly $20 million a year. They want to keep him silent till the end of his contract in 2025, essentially paying him to not work and not compete against the network. I think that's commonly referred to as a non-compete clause, if I'm not mistaken. Or it's possible that he's just still under contract, not exactly sure how the contract was written, but Tucker, with a high-powered Hollywood lawyer, is currently fighting to get out of that contract and eyeing at starting his own network. Now, I really hope that he doesn't go the Bill O'Reilly route, just kind of doing his own thing, and that's because the Tucker situation is very different from the Bill O'Reilly situation. Bill O'Reilly, for the most part, his exit from Fox News was at pretty much a low for him. It wasn't really a situation where people en masse were ditching Fox News to chase Bill O'Reilly. The Tucker situation is completely different. And so I think Tucker's in a very unique position here to team up with Elon Musk and make something absolutely massive, the next Fox News. You know what Newsmax and OAN have attempted to do to varying levels of success. I think if Tucker and Elon worked together and made a network that's more in the middle, and not necessarily in the middle as in fence sitting, but in the middle in the sense that bringing people from different perspectives, but people who are all based and uncensored and willing to say the things that corporate media talking heads just simply cannot. Just a straight up anti-establishment network, stuff like this.
There are members of Congress who are controlled by the intel agencies. I'm not speculating on this. I lived there for 35 years. I know this. I had a very high-ranking member of the House Intel Committee tell me at dinner at a restaurant in Washington when he'd been drinking, we got to talk about this. And I said, I'll text you. He goes, I can't text. And I said, why is that? And he goes, well, because NSA reads my text. And I said, NSA reads it? Wait, you're the head guy on the intelligence committee. You're their boss. You're providing oversight in our constitutional system. He's like, yeah, but they're still spying at me.
Well, and that could be big. And frankly, I'll be completely honest with you guys. If they start a network, I am sending my resume immediately. I think it's high time that people start banding together. I've been saying this forever, and maybe I'm at fault for saying it and not necessarily acting on it or taking on the risk. But honestly, in the end, I don't think I'm the right guy to do it. But I've been saying forever that the collective power that independent creators wield is much greater than the mainstream media. The problem is we're all isolated in our own little corners. If you took all of the major political speakers on YouTube, Twitter, Rumble, Facebook, whatever it is, and combine that power, it'd be the ultimate network with a fan base that dwarfs anything seen in the mainstream media. Speaking of the right people to harness that power and to do something, well, Tucker and Elon seem like the perfect candidates if you ask me. Elon has the muscle, Elon has the vision, Elon also happens to be incredibly based. Well, I personally think that they could make a move that could revolutionize the media game for a very long time. It's time to bring a real challenge to the legacy media that has dominated the game for the last 100 years, essentially. Well, the legacy media dynasty, I think, is really coming to an end here. They're no longer in a position of oligarchy where they control all facets of the media. The media has been democratized in the age of the internet, and clearly Fox News is failing to adapt. They're currently crumbling. Their online endeavor, Fox Nation, has been a complete unmitigated disaster, just like CNN Plus was, which got axed 21 days after launch. Meanwhile, outlets like the Daily Wire Plus, are booming beyond belief. That's Jeremy Boring and Ben Shapiro. Imagine Tucker Carlson and Elon Musk. Is there really anything else that I need to say? Do it.
Do it! Just do it!
Yeah, that's probably the only thing else that should be said. Just frickin' do it. It's about time. It's time to take control over the flow of information. Of course, it started with Facebook and YouTube. We've had our bumps in the roads, and we still do, especially on those platforms. But the most recent changes at Twitter have been honestly nothing but historic, nothing short of historic. Now possibly creating a network to compete, or frankly, to put those Fox, CNN, MSNBC fossils where they belong, in the damn museum, a relic of time past. The legacy media model is outdated, untrustworthy, collapsing. Not only collapsing itself, but leading to what I feel like is the collapse of society. With all the discord they sow, with all the misinformation they promote, all the divisive nonsense. I mean, just imagine the beautiful narrative shift that could happen. As leftoids are currently protesting the Jordan Neely situation in New York, Elon Musk is asking the right questions. Why didn't they protest when the lives were taken of children at the Christian school? They are disingenuous. And this is just one of the hard truths that Elon Musk has tweeted just this week. Tucker's talking about federal agencies' influence in Congress, building 7 JFK, the list goes on. Just imagine those are the conversations we should be happening, and just imagine the possibilities in a post-legacy media era. I would absolutely love to see it. It's gotta happen. To be honest, this video is less of me just reporting on the fact that Tucker Carlson and Elon Musk are having a conversation, are quote, in talks, as Tucker looks to torch Fox News, and more me trying to manifest something here with that information. What's that saying? Speak it into existence? Well, hopefully that's exactly what I'm doing. We'll finish off the video with the only words that need to be said.
Do it!
Thanks for watching, folks. That's what I got for you. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and possibly subscribe to the channel. Of course, you know that we'd love to have you here at the Liberal Hive Mind. Thanks for watching, friends, and I'll see you on the next one.